Alright. That was fun. Want to try round 2? Let's see. Shit. I don't suppose you still have the stream open to tell people. Yeah. I kind of wish it worked like Twitch, where it would. Oh, is it in the corner now?
Interesting how that works.
It resized itself somehow? But that's... I don't understand. So if I tab back into the game, it's just gonna crash, right? Yes. Okay, so let me try this. Okay. It should be in the center of the screen. Theoretically?
Yeah, I don't know why it's up in the left-hand corner. That's so bizarre.
I don't suppose. Well, let's get to the main screen and see just where it is. Yeah, it's up.
Oh.
Well, it's both places now.
We are discovering all kinds of stream. Oh, is it because you have one of the windows open?
I have, Okay, so let's crash to desktop one more time, guys.
We almost got it to work, guys.
So I think what it is there's... So hide display capture for a second.
Because if you have two different
What is
captures
this?
on.
So it's gonna crash to desktop, but that looks like it's game capture working. Because window capture is hidden. So... Display capture is where? Display capture is the full screen. So now it's working. But if I tab back in, it'll crash to desktop, right? Thank you for hanging with us, by the way.
Yeah, what's up, Pirates here? We're doing some technical things over here. Hope you enjoy the show.
So if I just launch it, is it gonna work? Or is it gonna be in the corner?
Man, who knows at this point, man.
It's a lot of suspense. Or it'll just be a black screen.
Do you think that the...
Oh,
no,
okay.
it showed up. The game capture worked.
Alright.
Now all you have to do is just never tab out. And then we can play Oblivion.
Alright. I'm filled with dread. If there's something else wrong and I have to close it. Please be there. Okay, thank God. Sometimes it uninstalls your DLC for some reason. So, I don't know what I was doing.
Adam is finally going to try to finish Oblivion, folks. This is an exciting event.
I don't know how the audio is,
That's probably fine.
but...
Just blast the music and everything
It's a
else
little-
can be as quiet as possible.
It's a little quiet for me. It's a little louder. Especially because I love the music in this game. So...
It's literally your alarm.
It is, yeah. I start my day occasionally to this. So my character is a little weird. I'm doing...
Hey, Day's fault.
Ah, yes. So I've got the... I remember when I first played the game, I saw the Atronach, and I was like, wow, that's such a cool sign. But then I was like, I thought it would be too hard to do. So I didn't use it. But then when I was going back to the game to finally, like, finish the game, I was thinking, like, you know what? Why don't I give that a shot? So...
Oh wow, chainmail pants. I thought I was just a weirdo for including that on the night.
Yeah. I guess that's like a whole topic.
They're definitely, like, not historically accurate, but I thought that it was, like, interesting to be completely enwrapped in chainmail.
So, I also am a weirdo. I have E as jump, and spacebar as interact. Now the Atronach, there's like a kind of exploit you can do with telekinesis, where if you cast it, the Atronach sign has 100% spell absorption somewhere. Yeah. Or no, it has 50%. So if you manage to get 100%, which is kind of the goal of the Atronach sign, if you cast a spell on yourself, it'll just give you magic. And it's like a perpetual motion machine where it like will give you more magic than you put in because you have more than 100% or something like that. So, anyway, I generally have all the magic I need. Which one is good? 2?
Pyro Sue says, cute name you have there. I'll call you Sir Husbando regardless. It is kind of a Sir Husbando-y character.
I don't know which healing spell is good, so I'll just stick with this. Okay, so I think I'm doing the Knights of the Nine. Well, I'm pretty positive I do have the whole outfit going on.
Yeah. So this should be fun.
Sir Knight, thank Arche you're back. I have terrible news.
I can't hear this fucking guy at all.
Well, it's a good thing there's subtitles.
Holy
Sir
knight,
Roger, who's
like
that?
you, questing for the relics at the Prophet's call.
Okay.
At first things were going well. He prayed at all the shrines.
Okay.
The shade of Sir Beric's. We traveled back and forth across Colovia. He was always asking about an old
Also,
noble
I have
family,
some
the Vlindrels.
visual
Fine.
mods on, I think.
He
I
found
don't
where
think
he
this
was
is
looking.
like standard
We
how
went to Underpole
bad
Cave,
people look. I think
and
they're
there
slightly prettier looking.
he said that Sir Beric's tomb was an under. He had learned that Sir Beric had once been a questing knight, like
yeah,
us.
pretty mods are a
He had
must.
Sir
for
Roderick.
older games.
Well,
Alright, this guy's fucking
Yeah.
unbearable to talk to. Alright. You're talking about sword? Yeah,
he was
sword.
worried. That's all.
Yeah, give me sword.
Okay.
Sir, might I ask a boon? Let me come with you.
I don't need... No, you're...
I-
Don't mumble by me. Get out of here.
Shit.
With all the farms in Nibony, there's still plenty of forest
Ah,
and wilderness
a Nord.
open for settlement.
Ah, yeah.
That's the
How
the
about
Nord
that?
voice actor.
I heard that some
So this looks just like where you get Joffrey.
behind the
Or, yeah, where you first talk to Joffrey is his office here. It's like the same building. Although he didn't have a pit.
See you.
He didn't
Good
have his
day.
own dungeon?
No.
Shame. You gotta
Okay,
install
so... What was the quest? So should I do the main quest, or should I keep on doing the Knights of the Nine? Because I kind of already have what I came for. I have the helmet.
the dungeon. I mean, yeah, if you already have the rewards, you might as well do the main quest. Unless you really
You know
like
what?
that quest.
You know what? Whatever. I'll do it. I'll do it. Yeah, I'll finish Knights of the Nine. So that's gonna be. Yeah, I know where that is. And then where am I? Okay, I'm gonna try and get there without using the map. Although I guess I already have the compass, so it's not really that much of a feat. But I just like going through the nature and stuff. Oh, the camera close-up conversation thing caught you off guard? Yeah, it's so jarring. They kind of, I think they got even tighter in Fallout, or maybe they didn't. I don't know. Maybe they zoomed out a little for Fallout 3.
A big issue with it in Fallout 3. It gets like really close in Oblivion, though.
God, that fucking music. Wish I could.
It's quite fantastic.
Wish I could turn it up.
I mean, you can.
Oh, look at that.
I don't think people
So,
care.
it's always a kind of obvious when there's an enemy because you can't have too many at once. So anytime you see any motion, it's gonna be an enemy. So that's a Spriggan, I think, right?
Regan.
So
Looks like a Twitch thought to me.
a twig thought.
Hey! There you go. Killer with the power of
So
God.
this is what combat in Oblivion kind of looks like, is clicking a million times. Because your DPS is higher by swinging a lot than it is for like power attacks. So like Skyrim, they really got the combat to be better. Also, in Oblivion, there was just a cancerous amount of kiting. So my like walk speed is fast enough backwards that the bear can't catch me. So, you know, the real strat would be to just start shooting arrows or something. So you can kind of see, yeah, I don't know. I mean, Skyrim, objectively, like, on its own, is terrible combat, right? But compared to this nightmare, it's amazing, right? And then to heal, they made the cost of magic, like, ruinously expensive. So in order to heal, you have to cast multiple... You can't tell what I'm doing because I'm just hitting the key, but I have this one, which is like a long duration healing spell that you can see it at the top, it's still on. And then you'll see when I cast the one that's on 2, it's like it's like 10 over 2 seconds or something. So anyway, you end up stacking all these healing spells on top of each other in order to heal faster. Instead of casting one spell that just costs a little bit more, they make it uneconomical to do that. So you end up having to combine all these spells to. Everyone's casting like Vera in Horizon Quest. And then I think I had one on 4. And any spell they cast on me is essentially free magic. Oh no. Alright, so I'm gonna leave. Oh no, I know how to do this. Okay. So the other thing you have to do in this game is have... Do I have one of these hotkeyed? Yeah, on 5. Okay. Do I want to poison the mace of the Crusader? Yes. So, poison, as you can see how fast her health is going down, it doesn't really scale very well. So it's always kind of strong, no matter how high the difficulty is. So like you can see a little bit of poison is enough to just kill her. And I don't... Or like it scales better than regular attacks, you know? Because I don't know, how do you see how much damage you do? Oh, it's 15 per hit, maybe? Unless that's like the DPS. I don't know why they would do that, though. But yeah. Also, I had to, for old time's sake, use the bug to... So this is from a spell. You get the bound sword. The way it works, it was like this old glitch. It was this old glitch that I like discovered on my own, but then I discovered that like everybody knew about this. You can summon a sword. Well, I won't do it, but you can summon a sword and then damage it by swinging at something, and then repair it, and then it'll let you drop it, and you wait for the spell that let you summon the sword to end, and you can pick it up again. And then you have a weightless Daedric sword. And as you can see, the dagger weighs 10 pounds, so obviously the sword would be like ridiculous. You can see like this two-handed sword is 56 pounds.
Oh my goodness.
This one-handed mace is 42 pounds.
Heavy stuff.
Yeah, it makes no goddamn sense. It like...
It's like you're swinging a child at someone.
Now this is the good stuff right here. Flax, magic regeneration. That's what you need. You see flax out in the wild, all this other stuff? Garbage. You need flax, you need strawberries. Yeah, there's a lot of... No, that's not north. Yeah.
Flaxing on your sibs.
Yeah, flax has the good ingredients. I remember all this stupid stuff. When flax seeds were like a health craze, me and my brother were like giggling about flax because it was like it has restore magic on the first spot. So, and then feather. That's the other great one for me and my brother were like horrendous hoarders. We just like needed all the stuff from the dungeon.
Hey, Gabe the Gen. What
Hey,
is
Gabe.
up? Adam's going back to playing Oblivion after a long wait.
Yeah. Yeah, so Oblivion... Okay, also, look at my stamina recovery. I don't know if there's a stat I'm supposed to have to make that go faster, but...
Yeah, that is ridiculous.
I think I cheated at some point for agility. That's my total fatigue, but... Regenerate magic. Okay. Is there fatigue regeneration? It's ridiculously slow. My magic won't recover. Because I have the Atronach sign. So I have to either be a good boy and use potions, or use this little exploit to cast a spell on myself and create a perpetual motion machine that just like restores my magic. God, the music is just so fucking nice. I think it's honestly the music that makes it feel like an adventure. Because this
feels
looks
like genuine fantasy.
Yeah.
You got the visuals and you got the nice music, and
But, you know, like, the visuals kind of look like shit, you know? But
I don't think they look that bad, honestly.
they look like home to me. So I can't even, like... I'm so biased. I can't even tell,
Well,
but...
I'm not biased.
Yeah.
And
Alright.
I don't think they look that bad.
Alright.
For, like, a game this old, it's not bad.
What's that over there?
You got
Ooh.
the lighting nailed down.
You can't pick lavender for some reason. There's big fields of lavender, but you
Yeah,
can't
just
pick
there
it.
to look pretty, it seems.
Is that a rock or an ogre? Let's go with rock.
Well, it's not moving, so...
This is the other place you get magic with the Atronach sign. Never played any of these Elder Scrolls games? Oh man, lucky. You get to experience them for the first time. I always say if I ever like lost all my memories, I would want to play probably like Oblivion maybe for the first time. I don't know, or maybe Fallout 3. Although I don't know, I enjoyed Fallout 3 a little bit more maybe because it was so much better than Oblivion. But every second I was playing Oblivion or playing Fallout 3, I kept on thinking,
Like, what if Oblivion was like this?
I know, and then
Yeah.
and then like Skyrim came out and it was, you know, obviously it was very good, but it was kind of a big disappointment as far as like how much they could have improved it, you know. They really catered to consoles a lot, and I felt the game kind of suffer for it. Because I'd kind of, you know, I'd been playing much nicer looking games and much better, like, playing games. So, yeah. But yeah, so anyway, I cheated to make my agility higher because it's kind of something that's a little hard to understand about this game, but essentially you can be stunlocked to death pretty commonly. This won't even help me with it. It's like it's a goddamn atrocity. How? So there's like a lot of people who will. So right now, you can see at the bottom I have a level up waiting if I go to sleep. I think I have many level ups waiting, and I've chosen not to level up because other enemies will level up as you level up, and they'll get increases on all their stuff. But as you can kind of see, I have maxed out Blade, and I guess I'm just using Blunt just because I found the mace. I don't know. Oh, Blunt is here. Okay. So, well, here, so the shield still counts even when you're using a two-handed sword. Fun fact. Also, the ebony one looks cooler. I always thought that pommel was like such a cool pommel. Yeah, they're all like this like cruciform thing. I think this one, oh no, this is Elven. So everything else will scale up even beyond when you get to 100 blade, which is max. So if you keep on leveling up like your acrobatics by jumping and stuff, or your marksman, or God forbid you do like alchemy or something, everything else will get ruinously strong and you'll have no recourse.
What's up, by the way, wonderful galaxy? Welcome to the Oblivion stream.
So this is kind of what combat in Oblivion looks like. If you only played Skyrim, this may look horrendous to you, but this is kind of... I wonder what the difficulty is on. Oh, okay, I guess, fine. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. So if this is maxed, maybe this is fine. But... Is there a thing over there? Could have sworn... Oh yeah, there's a bear. So wild animals are ridiculously dangerous compared to like these guys. So they can't deal any magic damage to me is another thing to keep in mind. So that punch is physical, but that will just restore my magic, which I can then use to heal with. Because I'm the Atronach sign. Oh no, I can't have a legionary die. Hold on. Oh wait, no, is it on 5? Yeah. Poison you. Yep. Poison you. Cleaning the place up. Don't want to kill the poor guardsman. I don't know if you can be... You're summoned, right? Yeah. I'm gonna kill who summoned you. Where'd he go?
Whoever walks down this pathway is turning into quite the sight. Guys fighting a bear, the girl's got like a summon elf fighting a crusader knight. Whoa!
Excuse me. I'm on duty.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes, sorry. Terribly.
We're not going to talk about...
Sorry.
Another chapel's been attacked. Breville this time.
Okay. Well, do you want...
Yes?
You want to start talking? Let's see.
You win this. You're... Oh, that's great.
Wait, was it this
That's
one?
really... You win this. You're... Where'd you
Okay,
get that?
so...
That's good.
This is like the This is how you persuade people in this game. So you're supposed to look at their expressions and see like, he looks angry. He doesn't like it being admired. Or, he really doesn't like boasting, right? This was much faster on the Xbox controller because, you know, it's obviously designed for the Xbox. But essentially the easiest way to do it is just to hit the max on each one and watch the number and then see when it goes down and up because the facial expressions are so fucked. But essentially, you do that, rotate, then you do the least of the wedge on the stuff they don't like.
Yep. I like that a lot.
And then
Yep. That's a bit excessive.
the real strat, right? It's maxed.
That works.
However, what if I do this?
We're
Well,
here to
he doesn't like when I'm talking to him with a
Tell me
weapon
more.
out, right? So now it's back down to 66, and I can persuade him more.
help. I like that. I won't fight you. Was that
Okay,
supposed to
but
be?
now
Carry
I
on.
put the sword away,
Sir,
sir.
tell me more.
Oh, he's all the way up to 86. Right. So that's how you. That's the strats anyway. Hey, take your healing. Oh, what do you have? A Daedra heart. 2 pounds. I
Yum.
guess that's like fair enough. Alright. Yeah, I'll take the stuff. Fair enough. Hey, are you evil? Oh.
I think they are.
That seems like you're evil, dude. Alright, well, you know what? I'm leaving. You conjure somewhere else. Oh, is this Steel Blue Entoma? I think that is lightning damage. Now, can you do alchemy in combat? I know it's in your inventory in this game, which is so much better. Okay, can't do it in combat. Fair enough.
Alrighty.
Am I the only one that hates the Allegra art style? Allegra.
I have no idea.
Allegra, like the drug? Or Allegra being like happy? In Spanish? Casting spells on myself. Perpetual motion machine. So sometimes when you see it in like orange or whatever, that's because my shitty telekinesis spell will let me pick up an item from further away while it's on me. So. It's like the cheapest telekinesis spell, but it's just slightly... It's just enough magic, like the cost is just enough that the percentage works that it like gives me more than I cast. Which is true when someone casts a spell on me, I get more magic out of the spell than they spent on it. So. What's this? Kinnereth's Grotto. Ooh, you wanna go on a dungeon?
Weren't you going on a quest?
This is why I never finished the main quest. Oh, this is how you repair stuff. You just fucking... And as long as you don't unequip the thing, it won't, like... You can keep the enchantment working. So, like... If this breaks, you could just, like... Oh, interesting. So I should take this off if I'm persuading someone. Oh, I have Pants of the Crusader? What was... Oh, I just have regular chainmail greaves? Is that because I need light armor on? Or was I just... Blessing of the 8 added?
Huh.
Are my boots on the list? Boots of the Crusader. Okay, so wait. Blessing of the 8. What's that? These are active magic effects? What the fuck is this? Fortify destruction. Oh, my pants make me more destructive. Good to know. Curse of the Consumed. What is that? Can I restore fatigue? Does it do anything?
Huh.
It does. It oh no, it doesn't. How do I stop that? I can't remember. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't matter.
I gave a Janus playing Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon.
You know, I have that. I don't remember it though. Alright. Let's go in the cave.
Exploring.
Sorry for the clunking. Now, let's see what we got in here. Ah, Spriggan. But you're friendly. Hey, baby.
Oh, mama.
Oh, mama. Do the monkey with me. Oh.
I'd get a splinter for you.
So, have I been here? Do I remember this? If I've been here, it definitely wasn't when I was a kid, because I barely remember this. Kinnereth's Grotto. And they're not mad at me for picking the flax, so that's good, because I would kill them for the flax. Greatest crafting ingredient. And you can't catch the butterfly, right? Yeah, that's in Skyrim, they added that.
Huh.
Well, you guys keep on having... Are there 2 different models? Oh no, that would be crazy for Bethesda to not recycle a model. Be fucking bonkers. Alright. Oh yeah, I can save. I should do that.
It's the DS remake of the very first Fire
Oh,
Emblem
okay,
game.
that's right. Yeah. I don't. You know what? I don't think I. Maybe have I not played it? I have it. It's upstairs, like right where where we make the videos. It's like on that cabinet thing.
Yeah.
Oh, you can pick lavender from here, but not the giant fields of it. Nothing of use. What does lavender do other than work as an estrogen analog? Restore personality. Alright, I'll eat some lavender.
Oh, no.
there's an Oblivion gate nearby.
Ooh. Shall we close it?
This is how you like level acrobatics, by the way. You jump down hills, and taking fall damage gives you extra experience in your acrobatics. Oh, here we go. It's gonna be a big one. Oh no, I guess not. Crunch. I'm getting so powerful. Look at that. It's Imperial City.
Nice.
Isn't that fucking gorgeous? I was always annoyed in Oblivion because there's so many ruins. There's so many ruins and everything's special. Like the Imperial City was built by like the elves or something like that, and it always annoyed me that I couldn't see a fantasy world that had current stuff that was like, if I jump in there, will I be trapped? Let's see. Yeah, I guess I am kind of.
Assume that was what the stone was there for, to help you jump back up.
Yeah. This is like the polar. Oh wait, is that a bag? I found treasure.
A scroll?
A scroll of soul trap. It's like the complete.
Minor scroll trap.
It's the complete opposite of like Fallout New Vegas, where it's just like everything is walled off. Don't go anywhere. Don't get stuck in the collision.
So to level up acrobatics, you have to literally break a leg?
Yeah.
Yeah, seems like it.
Well, if you have healing magic, it's great. I just imagine like if there was an actual magical school set up in Oblivion, it would just be fucking, or no, like a thieves guild or like a dexterity school or something. There'd just be guys like jumping off the roof, and then just like
My bones are so strong!
they're just like chit chatting while they're healing their legs. Oh, a boar. Boars are one of those things that you can like almost completely forget are in Oblivion. Why isn't it hostile?
Aw,
That's so weird.
he's a nice boar. Maybe it's Pumbaa.
It's so weird. It almost makes me think I have like Animal Friend or something on, like from Fallout, but that didn't exist.
Yeah,
so.
man, like, the other bear attacked you.
Yeah, everything
This
attacks
guy's
you.
chill, though.
Oh, something's hostile. How do I figure out what is hostile is like, I guess, the question. It's not boars. You know what? Sometimes it is. Oh yeah, mud crabs. I've seen mud crabs more fearsome than you. So, I have the escutcheon of coral on, which has there it is. 30 reflect 35% damage. So spell absorption is a chance to happen, and reflect damage, reflect spell and spell absorption are both chance. Oh, I got a disease. Fuck you. Strength is
fever?
being drained. This bitch.
No, that was
Swamp
a thing.
fever. Shit. Oh wait, is. Oh, this is not alphabetical. Fuck.
Oh my god.
If you see cure disease, stop me. Oh, wait. Can I? Okay. Minotaur horns. I wouldn't carry around that. That's like 7 pounds. Cure poison? No. So you don't play with crabs, kids. Cure paralysis? No.
Matthew Atkinson says mud crabs. I hate mud crabs.
Yeah. Fair enough. Cure disease should have the same icon, so that's what I'm looking for. I should have a cure disease potion in my inventory. I assume that that's what I... Can I sort by... Yeah, that's opposite now, so it should be at the bottom. Or maybe not. Alright, well for now... Oh, potion of cure disease. There we go. Okay, now did that work? Yes. Okay.
Alright, all good.
If I get another disease, I'm fucked up. So, but you level up your heavy armor by getting hit. So there's so much like stupid stuff that you do in this game. You just stand there and get beat up by stuff and just like leveling up your...
Hit me, daddy.
Basically.
It's like the, from Konosuba. She likes...
Yeah,
getting
the...
hit.
Alright. So we're doing the Knights of the Nine. I know I should do the main quest because I've never beaten it, but you know what? There's time. There's another mud crab. This one's for Matthew Atkinson. Oh fuck. Alright, here we go. Ready? Ready?
I'm ready.
Come get it. Here we go. That's a fucking huge crab, actually. Now that I see it in third person. Come on, come on.
That's big.
How do I know if I'm even aiming down? What the fuck is that camera? Alright. No, come on. Oh, do I not have stamina so I can't? Okay. Okay, never mind. Sorry to disappoint you all. I like cannot. I've never actually used third person. I use it for like adventuring around, but once your speed gets higher, it's kind of like it starts looking a little silly how fast you move. Oh, that's right. I made a bunch of spells to move even faster, didn't I? Or was that in another character?
You want to roll around at the speed of sound?
That was restore speed. Oh, all of these were to cure the stupid like conditions that you end up with. Ah, that would have been a good spell to remember I had.
Ah, yes.
Maybe I didn't. You know what? I probably... Oh, no, I enchanted stuff, didn't I? Yeah. I think... Yeah. I think, yeah, this is fortify speed. Yeah, yeah, but let's just... It'll be fine. So this is also... That icon on the top right was like a permanent feature of my playthroughs with... like trading the controller off with my brother, because we were just such like unrepentant hoarders that we would just always be casting feather spells to carry more shit back from dungeons. And everything is so heavy in this game. Like they just didn't understand how heavy swords were, so even like a steel sword is just like 20 pounds or something. Like an elven weapon, which is supposed to be unnaturally light, is 43 pounds. It's like, alright. Whatever you say. Although, to be fair, they do make them ridiculously big in this game, so maybe that would be 43 pounds. No, it would not even. Not even close. That's, yeah. It would be heavier than a normal one because of how thick it is, but not even. So I see someone is hostile, and then whenever I heard the music change, I would do this, and then I would, to confirm, and then I would save and then get killed on repeat by a mountain lion. If you do this, you can sometimes figure out where the thing that's mad at you is. But, you know. I can hear the combat music, but it's probably fine. Quick save. I wish I played this on PC when I was younger, because quick save is fantastic. Those deer?
Bloodthirsty deer. Yum.
Just hunting with a claymore.
Yes, you do. Free 63, chased away by a crab.
Hey. Congratulations on your recent first.
Saying you.
Yeah. Outlaw Andres Cave. Yeah. That's the stagger I was referring to earlier. I would very much enjoy modding it out, but nobody seems to have figured out how. So. what are you gonna do?
Oh.
I think part of it is because my stamina is like low right now, but it's just one of those things where it's just always low, you know? Because as you're exploring around, you're going to be jumping, and jumping takes stamina, I guess.
Right.
So you could just like hit wait and then wait for it to go down. But... Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Oh Jesus, that's this camera. What psychopath design? How do you play like this? How do you even turn around? What the fuck is that? Jesus. All right.
Move like a freaking
Okay. What did you do? Oh.
Whoa.
Oh no. God.
Ah.
Who? What? Alright. Put some... Am I out of poison? Oh. Okay. I had a nice big stack there. I guess I'll put that on. Yeah, 48 damage health. I'll put that on... Put that on 5. Okay. I don't know if this is anything to be bragging about, but I am playing on max difficulty. See if I can poison the other one. I think poison really is how you... I'm trying to get the backwards power attack to land, but I think the only way to do it is to put yourself against a wall. Here.
Sounds about right.
So the backwards power attack has a chance to like knock down or paralyze or something. It's like kind of amusing how it works, but yeah. Tis what it is. Axe to me, you do. Okay. Normally, how you would the other funny spell, which I guess is in... I don't have one, but the other funny effect is Paralyze, which it is in like Skyrim and stuff, but I don't know, there's something extra funny about it in Oblivion.
Virus here says, now you know what you should about playing Sonic and the bad camera just like attacks again.
There's no excuse for this though. Like this is terrible.
It's pretty bad.
So also, if you want to like max out your DPS, you want to do different poisons because they all stack. As long as it's not the same one. So the one that I have on the hotkey, I don't want to hit him with because he's already poisoned with. I want to hit her with. But the damage of a hit is so low, like it's 25, and you have to do so much work to get that hit. Compared to the poison that I've got on is like, you just look at any poison and it's like 8 damage every second for 34 seconds. It's so high. Like the damage is way out of scale on,
You'll never take me down.
Getting inspired for more fantasy, Adam. With this riveting combat.
This is, I mean, this is more exciting than it could be.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Do one more to finish you off. Now, all of his equipment is going to be like so fucking heavy, right? Oh no, it's not. That's right. Glass is like super great. Glass and Elven is like super light. Now I know I don't need this stuff, but I can take it, can't I? Anyway, I think I'm supposed to go... I do hate the combat music in Oblivion, probably just because I've been in so many grueling long combats. You know what, I'm gonna be a good boy. I'm not gonna pick up all the stuff. It's fine. It's fine. I have 132,000 gold, so you could probably tell I've been picking up a lot of stuff and selling it. But I'll be fine. I don't need this stuff. I don't need it. I'll try to be more ascetic. Now, I'm just gonna check the map to see if this is the cave. It's not. Okay.
Very nice wandering around music though.
Oh, yeah. You know, I remember talking about, like, oh my god, when Skyrim's gonna have mountains, they're probably gonna have a climbing mechanic. And you know, everyone's like, no, you think? Oh, that'd be so incredible. But meanwhile, Skyrim just goes ahead and does the same thing Oblivion is, which is like mash on jump and push against like steep climb and you'll get up, kind of. And I couldn't even fucking believe that they did that. It's just like, why? Come on. There it is. There we go.
I see you're applying our The Witcher philosophy, Adam. A good elf is a dead elf, since Pyro's here.
Those were... No, those weren't elves. Those were red guards. But, bandits... So, like, if it says bandit, they're on a certain kind of loot table, which says light armor. And if it says marauder, which marauders are much more rare, I think. They have heavy armor. So marauders will end up having Daedric armor and ebony armor and stuff. So you end up with... you end up seeing a lot more bandits, I think. I've arrived at the Underpall Cave, the location of Lord Vindrel's grave. Sir Roderick died somewhere inside, battling the foul wraith that now wields the sword of the Crusader. Alright, time to get that sword back.
Should be exciting.
Oh yeah, I bet the combat's gonna be crazy. You know, did you know you can't poison wraiths?
I see. New strat now.
Oh, man. It's worth so much. I could make so much more money, but I don't need the money.
You don't need the money.
Definitely wasted so many hours of gameplay just like hauling tons and tons of loot back to that guy in the Imperial. Wow, this is fucking cool.
Ooh, this is nice.
There's like a tower buried under the ground. Oh, I was saying something before that I didn't finish talking about. I was very frustrated seeing Oblivion where, like, it was a fantasy world that was kind of in the ruins of a cooler fantasy world. And I felt like that was so often the case. It was the case with Lord of the Rings where they... Not that Lord of the Rings wasn't cool, it obviously was, but there was this weird, like, tendency to have the fantasy world inhabit a world that was formerly cooler. And I felt like it was this weird insecurity to go crazy with the fantasy and just have, like, lots of magic stuff all around. Like, maybe a fear with the world building that if you add too many cool magic things, people, you know, stuff might not make sense or something. I don't know.
Like, people would be too powerful. There'd be no reason to, like, have threat. I don't know.
I don't know. Oh, you know what? You know what we should do? Get a torch out. Now, torch doesn't work with a one-handed thing, but it does with oh, so Daedric Dagger does way more damage than the Mace of the Crusader. Okay, so if I draw the weapon... Okay. So I'd have to give up the shield. What's a Crusader's arm? Can I, like, see what that... That's not a spell, is it? No. It's an effect, but... Crusader's arm. Okay, so fortify blunt. Yeah. Alright, let's bonk some stuff. I don't know if blunt does extra damage to skeletons in this. Oh yeah, that's right. There's this one type of skeleton. Was it Skeleton Champion? Yeah, Skeleton Champion can summon another skeleton. Ooh boy.
There's quite a couple skeletons.
You can't be poisoned, right? So... should I just lower the difficulty for this place? Because without poison, max difficulty is gruelingly slow.
I don't mind playing on lower difficulty in general.
Yeah, yeah.
This is for like enjoying the game and having people watch and
Yeah,
enjoy
okay.
It kind of makes
Alright.
sense to not worry so
I think,
much about that.
yeah. I think we all know that I'm insane and I would just sit here and like kill the fucking skeletons for 10 hours, but we're just gonna go ahead and wrap that up. What'd you have? I just want to see your loot. I don't need the loot. I don't need the staff. I don't need it. But
You don't need it.
I don't need it. I don't need it. I know I don't need it. I don't need it, but I want to see the staff. What kind of staff is it?
That's just a shitty.
Dwarven claim. Oh, but that's a okay. It's terrible, but it does look different.
Dwarven Claymore?
Dwarven. Yeah.
So is it short?
No, it's regular size. That'd be way too much complexity for a Bethesda game.
I'm just thinking if dwarves are using it.
The dwarves disappeared long ago, and no one knows what happened to them. It's how much you have to hit a dread zombie on. Dread zombies stay alive for a long time. It's kind of crazy that even on the like minimum difficulty, you have to like bonk them a couple times. Can you turn off that light, by the way, because it is super blinding in this.
That's the problem with doing any dungeon levels. Is just any light on in the room,
Okay.
and you can't see shit.
Went backwards.
Classic mistake.
Okay, so it goes from ruined fort buried under the thing to cave. The world was cool, now it's not. It's basically a trope. Yeah, no, it is. I don't like it so much. You know, for as much as I had a problem with Guild Wars 2's kind of everything, I thought the world that they built in Kryta was kind of cool. How high fantasy they made the city, how expansive they made everything. I did really enjoy that. I can't believe I'm short enough to get in there. I actually don't think I am. Well, maybe I am. You know what's cool in this game? They changed the camera perspective quite a bit depending on your race. So if you play a high elf, you're like quite tall. Fuck you. How about that? And same with oh, they have dwarven bows.
They really make the skeletons mad at you.
Yeah.
Expressive
Bonk.
mad.
What do you got in the chest?
You don't need it.
But it's weightless. Oh, lock picking. Oh my god. Alright, so this is like the most nerve-wracking lockpicking you've ever seen. And I think it's just like, if you straight up don't have the skill, you just can't lockpick in this game. It's like,
I don't have the skill myself.
like Fallout, you can just kind of get in anywhere. It's fine, you just, a little patience. This is like crazy. So every time you hit it, it will go up a different, it will come back down a different speed. And you need to click or press the button when it's at the top, at a certain kind of timing at it being at the top. So, oh no, it'll go up at a different speed too. Yeah, so it cycles through, so this is slow, slower, fastest, right? So relatively slow, fast. Yeah, there's like a cycle, there's a set cycle you can memorize, but it's just like,
Oh god.
you just kind of have to like, you kind of have to feel the rhythm, you know? Oh boy. Fuck. you can hit the auto attempt at the bottom, right? And just pray that your skill of 24 will be enough. Hold on, let's see. Do I have spells for this? Because it seems like something I would do. Open hard lock. Alright. My skill level is too low. Fuck. What's my alteration skill? 12. Fuck.
Says Guild Wars 2 was the game of victimizing people that wanted to get rid of the ghost of their victims.
Yes, that's right. And Trisha finished editing I did a video on it. I'll post at the end of the stream. But yeah, no. So Guild Wars 2, Guild Wars 1, the villains were these cat people. I guess I explained it better in the. Man, it was too fast in a row. Fuck you. Your subtle rattling of lockpicks and falling tumblers is music to your ears. Your skills have increased and made you an apprentice of security. When you pick locks, only 3 tumblers will fall when you break a pick. Yeah.
How fortunate.
Fast one, right? No.
This is maddening.
Did it.
God.
We did it. Holy shit. Alright, this is a quick save. Oh. Anyway, the first game, evil cat people are the villains, and I guess the summary of it is, well, maybe I shouldn't summarize it. Yeah. I guess, you know what, you guys, watch the video, it's good. This is an interesting effect because you could max out resist normal weapons to become immune to damage. Because I think there's just enough room on enchantments and stuff that you could just become immune to all damage. You can't reflect 100% of spells and 100% of damage. But, because I don't think there's enough room on enchantments for that, but you could. I think you can become immune to one or the other or something. Yeah. Mean old skeletons.
So is this one of your first introductions to the world of fantasy?
Yes.
Yeah. It's not a bad introduction.
So, I guess, really, it was books, I suppose. You know, when I was... I don't know. I read fantasy books. But then... Yeah, no. We don't need to open the chest.
We don't need it.
Oh, this is the end? Oh, God. So if I drop... So I'm...
Max out your acrobatics skill.
Well, no, this is how you leave the cave. That's where I entered.
Yeah.
So I missed what I was supposed to do, so I have to go back. So, yeah, I don't know. I read, like, weird fantasy books. The popular series, I guess, that I really liked was Sea of Trolls.
Sea of Trolls.
That was... I don't know if that was my first introduction to Norse mythology, but it was one of them. I really liked it.
I'm not familiar, personally.
Yeah. This is what I did for most of my playthrough. My playtime of Oblivion was be lost in places. So, it's good. Nice retro vibe. Nice nostalgic being lost vibe going on.
Nice chill.
Oh, maybe I wasn't supposed to go through there because it's a locked gate. That's right. So if you're ever looking for where you're supposed to go, you should remember, which I forgot, is that locked doors never lead where you're supposed to go. Because they don't expect you to be able to pick the locks.
Yep. I mean, that's fair. I would want to skip everything locked if I were the one playing, rather than play that mini game.
Yeah, god-awful minigame, yeah. do you think? Keep is the... This should be like the... This should be good spot. No? Ira's already here. Okay. South wing. That does make sense. Keep should be the deepest level. Just jump over this nerd and like beat him up. No. Almost. Okay, so not there. Dead end. Cool, but dead end. Okay. And then, so I played Oblivion, and then I think I went to Guild Wars from there because I don't know, I wanted another game. And then... I think I might have picked up World of Warcraft, and my mom was like reading the box, and she was like, it requires a subscription.
Oh, man.
And I was like, no. Sounds terrible. This is... What is this? Is this...
This is where you would come back to the beginning. Yeah.
So... Yeah, so this is... I'm supposed to go in here. No, this is where I started.
Should I be looking up again?
No, you don't need to do that. So I'm facing the way I have to go. So I should be getting up there somehow.
In theory.
Ah, we have a wraith. It's thematically relevant, I guess. Okay, so I guess I'll kill you. Oh, that's cute. So it's having one of those bugs where the corpse just stays standing. It happens a lot for the wraiths.
Oh, that way you can appreciate their design, I suppose.
Yes. Also, glass swords are super cool. We're gonna. Oh, God. And over encumbered in this game is like they won't let you move. You're trapped. You're stuck there. This is like the classic over encumbered. Well, let's see if I can use up repair hammers. See if it'll let me move. Can I just like drop this? Because I don't know why I have it and I don't want it.
Well, yeah, drop the things you don't want.
Is it shift click? Yeah, that's what it is. Let me use the glass longsword. This looks so cool.
It does look cool.
But yeah, then at the same store, I was at a Target, and then I picked up, I saw, like, hidden behind something else, Guild Wars, and I was like, oh man, they look so much cooler on the box. And he had a barboot helm on, and I was like, holy shit. That's how, I mean, I guess I wouldn't have said that as like a child, but...
Yeah, right. And then you play the game and it's all shitty graphics.
No, it looked nice. I was excited. I don't know. I mean, compared to Oblivion, Guild Wars was a huge upgrade.
Alright.
Kidding me?
I do know that was definitely a thing for me where it's like on the box it looks so nice and then you open up the game and it's like
but I mean
complete garbage.
I mean, it was the same way for like everything at the time. I mean, part of the thing is like you're supposed to be imagining, you're not supposed to be looking at everything as literal, but taking it as a representative of, oh, Jesus Christ. All right. You're supposed to be taking it as a representative of what it's supposed to be. And that's kind of how people do isometric games. It's like they're kind of imagining that the stuff they're looking at is... Okay. So... Alright. Let's cast this special spell and figure out how I'm supposed to get here.
That's a powerful spell you got there, Adam.
Okay. So this is the end that goes to the reflecting chamber. How the ever-loving fuck am I supposed to get there? Where? Yeah, let me just astral project over here real quick. Where did I enter? Is it here? Yeah, here's the Wraith. So, what? Am I supposed to just walk? Is it literally just down this hallway? What the fuck? God damn. One day, I'm gonna have kids, and they're gonna be like, I don't know where to go, and I'm gonna be like, well, you're asking the wrong fucking guy.
Go ask your mom.
Yeah. Trisha will be like, I don't know where to go, and I'm like, yeah. Like when I can't figure out where to go, like in real life, and I'm with my brother, I go, this is some real Banjo-Kazooie shit right here. Ooh. Just like being lost is like, wow, that was a lot of fucking damage. That probably would have killed me. On like a harder difficulty.
The forbidden magic, Wingardium Noctiposa.
Yeah. Yeah. Your attack has no effect. Huh. I wonder why. I wonder if that was resist damage or something. Staff of Severing. Severing, I believe. I don't need potions of cure disease. I have a spell. Quite dum-dums. Oh, you know what? I will take one. You can get a disease that keeps you, that silences you, and so then I couldn't get rid of it.
Yeah.
That's probably why I had that potion. I just forgot. It was for emergencies. Okay, wait. It's in this room. Since it's green, that means I'm not going through a door. It should be just in the area. Sir Roderick, wearing full Daedric armor. Alright, well, I'll take his
Claymore
way
of the
too heavy
blades.
sword, yeah. Why don't you just, you know what? You keep the... Oh, it's an ebony claymore? Okay, well, I'll just get rid of mine then. So, you can't deal damage to ghosts unless you have a silver weapon, or a Daedric weapon, or an enchanted weapon.
Damn.
There's the rat of evilness. Okay.
The rat of Ratium.
The wraith of Lord Vlindrel is destroyed. I need to reclaim the sword of the Crusader that he somehow twisted to his evil purpose. I've recovered the sword of the Crusader, but it has been desecrated by the foul wraith that wielded it. I should take it to the Chapel of Archay in Shadenhall to consecrate it to its holy purpose. Oh, that's another funny thing. When you get shot by arrows, they end up in your inventory.
Yeah, fair point.
I mean, in attempting to use a defiled sword of the Crusader, I've received a terrible curse. I can only with this curse be lifted when I consecrate the sword of the Chapel of Archay. Yeah. I just wanted to see what it looked like. It's a pretty looking sword.
Yeah, it does look kind of basic, though.
Yeah, but, like, do you know how many reused texture? Wow, there's a whole, like, fucking ocean down here. Dude. Quick saving. Slaughterfish. Oh my god. It's not hostile for some reason. What's going on with me and animals? Why are they...
Sleeping. I'm sleeping.
I've never seen a slaughterfish this clear. They're always, like, trying to murder you. So in Oblivion, you could fight underwater. And they got rid of that in Skyrim. I don't know why, because they still have some slaughterfish that will attack you in the water. But yeah. Maybe I'm just like super sneaky or something. But yeah, there's so many reused textures that seeing any new texture is so cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember picking up that box for Guild Wars and seeing the guy with the barboot helm and being like, oh, this is gonna be so cool, like it's probably like a sequel or something, you know, just not understanding how game companies or anything works. And then I flipped the box around and it had Eve the Necromancer on the back, and I was like, whoa, this game's gonna be crazy. And then I like show my mom the box, and she does that like thing where you like flip the box around, like flip the thing around that you're looking at, you know, you're just like looking at one side and then kind of flips it around a little bit, and she like does the eyebrows with the girl on the back, and I was like, well, no, but look at the knight. She's not even like dressed very like scantily either. It's just like, I don't know, just very gothic. All right.
So pretty. Sun is shining.
Look at that. The music.
Climbing mechanics.
Yeah, let's look at this in third person so we can see how elegant it is.
Wow, what a beautiful day.
Piece of shit game. Maybe I should use my spells. My navigation. See what you did? You made it go away.
No.
Ah, Minotaurs. So their ram is a spell, and so it doesn't do anything.
Oh, that's interesting.
And, well.
It looked a little bit dirty for a Minotaur.
Well, normally you're getting stun locked to death, so it's a little different, I guess.
His eyes were just really big.
Yeah. That was my first, no, maybe it wasn't my first. I don't know. You know, I also played, I don't know what the timeline on all this stuff was, but I also played Age of, I also played Age of Mythology, and that was super, super cool. My brother played Age of Empires, and it always seemed really hard, and I couldn't quite figure out how to do stuff, and I spent most of my time, like, making maps in the editor, but then, I don't know, then Age of Mythology really clicked. I really loved the fantasy aspect of it. Maybe I would have been more into his straight historical stuff if my brother didn't kind of occupy that lane. I've got the very, oh, shit, guys. We found a Nern root. Now you want to have your mind blown? Look at this. I'm going to pick this. Huh?
Okay.
Stays there, right? Look at this. You ready for this? It actually gets harvested. It goes away, and it never respawns. Never, ever, ever, ever.
Oh,
There's a limited number of Nern roots in the whole game.
why is that?
Because there's a quest to collect them all for some guy.
Oh, interesting.
Now, sacred lotuses are an important thing to pick up if you're crazy. Because they make feather potions. So you need flax and those, and you're good. Depending on your alchemy skill, of course. In this game, you had to have higher alchemy skill to unlock the other components of ingredients. But the downside of that is when you're mixing stuff, sometimes the later ingredients will make you have to use different stuff. So, for example, like, I don't know, say aloe vera leaves. If you wanted to restore health with them, Daedra Heart would also damage Magicka, you know? So there's some weird interactions where these things will increase these positive effects or decrease them or whatever. So if you have them, the game will kind of decide for you whether or not you're making a potion or a poison, and sometimes you want to make something that hurts someone, and it's like just a terrible potion instead of a poison. These things are supposed to be how you're supposed to do the Atronach thing, because they give you magic. But you could also do the levitation thing. Wow, I did not remember slaughterfish in this. Yeah. Yeah, the slaughterfish were a huge pain in this game if you did anything in the lake. There's a whole quest about it, I think, where you had to kill slaughterfish. Slaughterfish in Skyrim, there's so little, like, water you really interact with. There's, like, that river by Whiterun. And then I guess, like, the Imperial City has... Well, not the Imperial City, but what is it called? The... one where there's, like, the wife of the dead king. Is that a Minotaur? Yeah, it is. Sword him. Poison. It's not a very cool looking Minotaur, but I just kind of liked the variety, you know?
Oh, yeah.
It was a sort of rare thing to come across, this Minotaur.
There's a lot of creatures you come across. Oblivion. I can appreciate that.
Kind of like everything but a Cyclops, sort of. Age of Mythology, though, I don't know, I just really like all the different myth units and stuff. I really, like, dug my teeth into that game. It's one of my favorites. But, yeah, no, I definitely... Bleaker's Way. I definitely had a solid introduction to fantasy through books. But then, I don't know, I think it just got rekindled when I was a little bit older through Oblivion, you know? So this is, like, kind of... When I think of, like, the kind of coziness of fantasy, or, like, my, like, warm, fuzzy memories of getting into fantasy, it's a lot of memories of Oblivion, and, yeah.
You have the hands of a healer.
I don't know what... I've never been here, I don't think.
What?
I don't know. Maybe I have been here, because I've asked him about
You
rumors.
too.
Yeah, well... This might be the place where everyone's, like, asleep or something. I probably have a quest to go in here, and he's just waiting for me.
Hello.
All that.
Kirsten.
Go ahead, please.
Oh. Just...
Bye.
Oh, is it? No. Oh, this is just some inn in a cute little town. It's just... Man.
Kinda seems
What
crazy.
can I do for you? I
Inconceivable.
ran across a ghost once.
Yeah.
Seemed to suck the energy right out of me. Be seeing you.
Man. Just so much stuff. So much, like... I feel like I spent a lot of time in Oblivion just, like... Just, like, walking around and thinking about stories, you know? Oh, this was the bane of my existence when I was a kid. When you level up to a certain point, this becomes the only animal in the animal pool. It's mountain lions. Why the fuck are they not hostile? What's going on with that? Are there perks or something I could look at? I can't believe how good the walking animation looks on this. I've never...
It's not bad.
I would never have expected that. They stun like the shit out of you when they're, like, super scaled up. But yeah, no, I feel like I spent a lot of time playing Oblivion, just kind of thinking about all the stories unwritten. Ah, that's a Daedric shrine on the bottom of the HUD. I don't know whose, but it is a Daedric shrine. So the Daedric princes are all evil to varying degrees, if for nothing else, but that they didn't contribute to the creation of the world. They kept their power instead of investing it in the world. However, if you pray to the 9 divines, they are unlikely to do anything for you since they have none of the power. But they're good guys.
Okay.
These guys will do stuff for you. I don't know who the fuck this is, by the way. God, they just really made the ugliest goddamn people in this game.
Yeah.
Man, that's a female.
I am only a supplicant. Speak to...
Okay.
Looks like her face is being twisted.
No, I think this is native, because at one point I was playing with like a mod on to make people not as
the
idiots.
shrine of Mephala.
No, I meant
The
the
web spinner watches you, stranger.
Okay.
You stand on holy.
I don't need any of these evil quests.
Yes, no need.
Every time you see the close-up, you think of the dramatic squirrel. Yeah, you know, fair
Dun,
enough.
dun.
Oh, wow, look, it's a troll. So these things can really, like... This is brutal for a kid to come across, right? Because they just don't die. They heal up so fast unless they're taking fire damage at the time. In Skyrim, it's not nearly as apparent that they're regenerating. In this, they really fucking regenerate, you know? However, I've got a flaming sword, right? So, there he goes. That ragdoll. What does troll fat do for you again? I can't remember. Oh, gold. It's like a very heavy poison, not worth using. So when you do alchemy, it does the average between the two ingredients. And so like minotaur horns, troll fat, it's just too heavy if you're gonna be storing a ton of poisons. Whereas like most ingredients are like, you know, point this or point that. Love this song. We got some filthy green skins to slay. Does not want to die. Who's the other guy? We'll get poison started on him. Oh, might as well heal. Shock damage. Yeah, sure, why not? Poison of weariness. Better use that just so I can get rid of it. Oh, that's like a nice poison. Use these for killing trolls, I guess. I wonder if this is the one that I have equipped. I don't know. This one's a little weaker. Might as well use it up. Oh, put a dose of that on this guy too. Yeah, these guys have a ton of health. I think they're all like kind of scaled up. These are like the higher level versions of them, you know. Someone cast a spell? Oof. Enchanted item does not have enough charge. I've seen that message plenty of times before. Most efficient way to level up is really just letting him hit you. So you level up your restoration, you level up your heavy armor. All the things in that body, you can only take the fat. Well, yeah, I guess so. The only good ingredient, I guess. I don't know if you'd want to eat troll meat and like grow inside you. Just that last little bit of health is like not coming off. Yeah, so exhausted mind.
I gotta say, I have not been staying up very late for the past few days, so I am already crashing.
Wow. I'm detoxing from caffeine today. Although I guess I took a nap, so. I'm gonna try to go to sleep slightly earlier tonight than I have been, so that I can like get my sleep schedule a little bit on track. See how that goes. This was like in the trailer, wasn't it? The statue in the rain. I think it was.
I'm not super a fan of anthropomorphic dinosaur man over there.
You know, like the clan fear. Most deadly creature, honestly. So clan fears have native reflect damage, I think. So, you know, you keep on hitting him, keep on taking damage for it.
Oh, that sucks.
That's why you gotta poison. Oh, did he do a spin attack? He knocked me down. Crazy. So, I don't know. You know, part of me is like, I should kill every single thing, and then the other part of me is like, oh god, this is taking so fucking long. Maybe I should lower the difficulty.
But you already did.
I put it back because I was like, oh, they're not skeletons anymore. Didn't feel fair. So, frost salts. Good ingredient to grab. Daedra heart. Not terrible. Daedra battle axe at 76 pounds. I don't know if I can do that. Oh wow, my health is so low I didn't even notice. You know, I wish there was a mod that, like, you know, you crest over the hill and everything's already popped in for you. God, it's beautiful. Even though it's like, you know, kind of shitty, hideous graphics.
You can still see, like, the vision.
Yeah, you can see what it's supposed to be. What you're supposed to be imagining.
Falls.
I don't know why I'm walking all the way over here. Just... you know, we're right there as well. That last little bit. The dinosaur seems to be taken out of xenomorphic society. Possibly. Possibly just a really ugly xenomorph. I thought it was kind of interesting that they gave it a beak. I guess that is what Triceratops has had.
The classic all dinosaurs were actually chickens and they had feathers theory.
I was telling John, I was running a D&D game for my friends one time. Ugh, and I had this one friend who was just a misery to deal with. He like would always insist on trying to be. He ended up being like super into like social justice stuff later, but he was super into like chaos. Corn from 40K. So he always tried to play like a 40K Space Marine and like everything. And then I was like, all right, so let's do like a kind of fun campaign where you could be anything from whatever IP, and we'll just figure out like how to balance it and etc. You know.
What's this about?
Shaden Hall. But he was always trying to like cut off people's heads.
Street.
Yeah. Isn't it pretty?
It's so quaint, and then it leads up to the nice cathedral across the way.
Yeah.
Very nice.
You know, it's funny. I think I knew about Oblivion before Lord of the Rings. And I remember not liking Shaden Hall because there's a lot of orcs here, and I thought it was so weird that they were, like, people. It felt so wrong to me, just, like, innately. And then when I saw Lord of the Rings, I was like, yeah, you should definitely be killing them. That makes a lot of sense. Like, anyway, sorry, this friend with the dinosaur thing. He was always like a nightmare in the D&D set. He was a nightmare in general, but you know, he wanted. So it was like a planescape kind of campaign where we go in different dimensions, and so they warp to a new dimension, right? And it's obviously Jurassic Park, right? So they see a T-Rex, right? The T-Rex is like getting closer to them, and then, you know, this one friend is like super shitty. He's like, does it have feathers? And I was like, no. And he's like, well, if it doesn't have feathers, it's not a real T-Rex. And I was like, what? It's like, okay. He's like, it's an illusion. And I was like, all right. And then I was like, well, it's gonna come over and it's opening its mouth to bite you.
Stand clear.
And he's like, and I was like, do you want to do anything? He's like, no. He's like super shitty, like I don't know, like daring me to.
Shitlord.
Yeah, just such a shitlord. And then it bites him, and he's like, nope. And he starts like flipping through his spells and whatever. I don't know why he had spells, but you know. Anyway, I was like, what are you doing? He's like, no, you got to roll initiative to have a turn. And he's like, no, I would have done this. And he's like, well, you didn't.
Yeah, I mean,
He's
you
like,
asked.
my character would have cast a spell. I was like, oh, that's an interesting argument, but no. I've never heard that before, but yeah, no. I since then I've heard that a lot, where people argue that, but I was like, that's the most ridiculous thing you've ever insisted on. Oh shit! What are these? They have their own fucking character models. Oh my god. They're bad? I guess they're bad, right?
Well, I guess so. You're trying to kill your fellow man.
Oh, she died.
No, she was pretty.
Alright, well, we can fix that. Okay.
Whenever there's a pretty woman in this game, you must keep her alive. You may never see another one again.
Let's pull out the good poisons, huh? Paralyze, right? Oh, whoa, that's a lot of effects. I don't think silence is ever good, so let's use that now. Because I guess now in this situation.
Ragdoll.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's kind of why it's like so entertaining. The paralyze. Just straight paralyze. That's fine. Yeah. Let's get some other poisons in here. Where are you going?
They look like Power Ranger villains.
The fuck do you think you're going?
You have the hands of
What? Stupid bitch.
That's pretty frustrating, yeah.
Guys.
Now you just want to walk around like nothing happened?
What the fuck is going on?
Stop! You violated the law.
What the
Pay the
fuck
court a
is
fine or serve
happening?
your sentence.
God
Your
damn
stolen
it.
goods are now.
Shitty game. I don't even know.
I have no idea.
Jesus Christ. How could I have committed assault? I don't Did I already commit salt at this point?
It's all over, lawbreaker.
Okay. Alright. You stupid piece of shit. God damn it. Why is everyone walking outside? Okay. What's the quest log? Okay, I can now consecrate the sword. Well, let's see what we have here. What are they? Find Aelid battle axe. Oh, so they're the elven, but they're calling it an Aelid thing. Interesting. But they are Daedra. Interesting. Well, it's done. Sure, I'll take this. They're not upset at me, so I must have somewhere in the fight hit someone, and that's why I'm a bad man. Sword of the Crusader has been consecrated. I now possess all the 8 Crusader relics. I should return to the Priory and consult the knights how to attack and destroy Umaril. Alright. Now I'm over encumbered. Good. Why do I feel so fucking short?
I don't know. Everything always looks tall to me in this game.
How do you do?
Doing... Oh, that was empty. I must have hit someone in the fight, just not...
And then they, like, just telepathically told a guard to come arrest you for
Yeah,
it.
basically. Alright, so let's quick save here.
But not the Power Ranger villains,
Huh. Maybe I committed assault like a million years ago? Okay, so, am I in the Thieves Guild? Well, let's see... No, so I'm not in the Thieves Guild because I wouldn't be able to do the Knights of the Nine stuff if I was. If I had kept... No, unrelated. But, what?
Stand clear.
What
It's
could my
all over.
crime have been? 60. I don't know what that's for. Pagel.
Here's the procedure. We go to the castle.
Okay. Normally I wouldn't want to do that because I always have stolen stuff. But in this case I don't have anything that's stolen, I don't think. Let's see.
Unless they
5.
consider looting the same as stealing.
573.
Stop!
573. So nothing that has any weight was stolen. So I don't think anything. Yeah. Okay. Crisis averted. Dealt with that.
Yeah, I mean, you have so much gold. Might as well.
You literally gave him his turn. He decided to do nothing with it.
Lord Crusader, the prophet is here. He's just arrived.
I don't think I've ever seen
He
that
seemed
model
to
for a
know
helmet.
you were coming, told me to wait for you, and here you are. Come. He is preaching to the assembled knights in the chapel. You should speak to him.
This just seems like he's probably like a fake guy, you know? He's killed everybody in here. Oh wow, look how many people are in one room.
That's crazy. It's almost like this place is populated.
The prophet.
You have stepped from the humble shadows of obscurity
Oh man, another
and
mumbling guy.
into legend. No feat you have accomplished in your life compares to what you have become.
Can he even be heard on
You
stream?
are an embodiment of Pelinal Whitestrake, the bane
The music
of
is more
Umaril
interesting.
the Unfeathered. The time has come for you to fulfill your destiny. Umaril lies hid in the ancient fane of Garlus Malatar. You must go there and destroy
You could
him.
always turn the voice up if you really wanted to.
Am I ready then?
No. Should you face Umaril, you would suffer the same fate as Pelinal. But where once there were 8, Now one more stands with them, and they have become 9.
You mean
Aye,
Talos?
with the apotheosis of Tyler's Septum, the face of the divine was transformed. Talos ascended, and the 8 became... So, although you wear the armor of the gods, as a proven guardian of this realm, and a warrior the likes of
Yeah, the
which
whole like
have not been
banning
seen
Talos
in
worship
millennia.
in
Talos
Skyrim,
grants
it makes a lot of sense from the perspective of the High Elves,
with the ancient gifts of the 8,
because they
gift of the One. You are ready to face Umaril.
Talos, when he was alive, like killed a lot of High Elves. Like he's essentially like
It will allow
he essentially
you to
attacked
follow
their
Umaril
isolationist country and forced them into the
the
Empire.
spirit
So like unprovoked, he just
upon
like
his death.
killed
It will
civilians.
allow you to
Like he just
destroy
genocided
him,
people.
body
And so they
soul,
obviously would hate him, and then they live a very long time. So they
time.
could kind of even live long enough to see him
You
ascend
must
to
first
godhood.
kill,
And so the only way they could get revenge is to
while
get rid of
beyond
his
the power
followers.
those mortals, this is only the lesser of
Oh shit, I
your
haven't been
two
listening to this
tasks.
preacher guy.
His Daedric nature allows his spirit to escape into oblivion after death. Oh, this is what Pelin... But you can do what Pelinal could not. The blessings of Talos will allow...
Okay, so
This
you defeat him
you
once,
must
and then
do.
he goes to the... Okay, I'm
Your
ready.
knights will assemble at Garlus Malatar, and not all who enter those halls shall return. Those who fall, I wish you well on your quest.
Alright.
So, drop down a hard save in case something retarded happens.
Hail, Commander.
As is wont to do. Oh, we're going this way. Question, are you guys walking across the goddamn country? You are.
Oh yes, no need for horses around here.
I kind of think we should just kind of
Ooh.
do a little fast traveling, especially since you've already crashed. I figure
Do a little FT.
I'm over encumbered. Well,
Carrying around those big, fat balls.
all right. We can drop that. Guess I'll equip that. Guess I'll fight him with the regular set, right? Although there's like this shield as a crusader, right? Oh, no. Please. Don't. Ah. Well, I guess that's as good a time to end the stream as any.
It was saved though, right? As soon as you loaded in?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I wanted the cross-country trip with the boys. Well,
Me and the boys.
maybe next time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end the
You
stream.
wanna pop on the ending soon screen?
Oh yeah, but I think the ending soon is just like fucking Seto Kaiba or some shit.
Oh, or they're all just black screens.
Yeah. Well. Anyway.
Anywho's, it's
I'm gonna end the stream by publishing my latest video, and you guys can hang out there if you would like. I'll throw that into chat. Copy and
could be in the big blue.
ooh, I'll do it a bunch of times. Whee-oo. Hopefully that's the right link. Yes, it is.
If you'd like to hear more story times from Adam, you go to his
Yeah,
channel.
so that video is talking about that whole thing with the the char in Guild Wars 1 versus Guild Wars 2, and it essentially I'm trying to cover the topic of pro-human stuff. And I know there's like this trend of having humans be bad, and kind of going over that whole topic.
Yeah.
So, anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out, and we'll be back in Cyrodiil tomorrow night with just as many glitches and bugs and crashes. It'll be fantastic.
Hell yeah, man.
Thanks for coming along on this quest, and hopefully I'll see you in the premiere.
And hopefully I'll see you on Horizon Quest, April 6th.
Yes.
Indiegogo.
All right, catch you.